Disney is making such horrible Star Wars content, toy sales are failing. Hey, I heard you. I agree with you. But don't let Hasbro off the hook. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, and I'm trying to be nice here. But I just get online and I see all these people, oh, Disney's ruined Star Wars. It's tanked the toy sales. It's tanked the toy sales. And if you watch these videos, they'll go into toy store. Oh, they went into Ollie's and look at all these clearance stuff. And they go into Walmart. Look, Star Wars on clearance, or Star Wars is on the shelf. Oh, Star Wars is tanked the horrible. But they don't tell you one thing. Those toys they're showing you, they're always Hasbro toys. Have you noticed that? Do you go into Ollie's, and find Lego Star Wars on the clearance, on sale really cheap? Now, you might find one or two on a clearance here and there. I'm not saying that. How about Jazzware? They make Star Wars toys, made them for a couple years now, and they got a new micro line that's really popular. I know, I've seen them on clearance at Walmart, but just because you see something on clearance doesn't always mean it's not selling. These toy companies overproduce, and Hasbro's really bad at overproducing. In 1999, they overproduced the Phantom Menace toys so bad they were on clearance aisles for years. I can remember finding Phantom Menace toys 10 years after the movie came out at Rose's. But you know what? They also made millions of dollars on those toys because they made more than the public wanted, but they still made a lot of money. Now, the latest thing to kind of get me all confused and angry is this website called WD Pro, WD40 Pro, W something Pro. It's one of these that, you know, they throw a bunch of rumors out there, like 20 rumors a year. 5 of them come true, and they say, see, we got good sources, man. And every time they give you a source, they say, take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt, just a rumor. And then if you call them out for it and say, hey, you're wrong again for the 18th time in a row, they say, I said it was just a rumor, bro. It's just a rumor, bro. I said it was just a rumor. You can't get mad at me. If you put rumors out there, even if you make them up and you say, take it with a grain of salt, prepare to get called out for it. There's a couple of websites like these, and then there's other websites that take these rumors as, you know, these people, WD Pro, Doomcog, Mike Zero, you know, they're not even allowed, their news, let me say, their news is not even allowed to be posted on Star Wars Leaks Reddit page. Reddit. I mean, that's the Wild West of rumors, and they're like, get deleted if you put any news source from them. So that should tell you something right there. But anyway, these guys did a story, and other people picked up on it, that Hasbro was taking a wait-and-see attitude with Ahsoka, the TV show. I don't really know what this meant. I tried to read through it. They said there were some toy lines coming out, but nothing for kids. I was like, well, Hasbro only really does 3 things. I mean, they got the little toy line that, I don't know what it's called. No one really cares about it. But their main bread and butter is Black Series, the Vintage Collection, and the Retro Collection. Now, they went on to say, well, there should have been a toy line aimed just for kids. Or it very seldomly does. Like I said, I think they might have canceled that little line. I'm not really sure. I don't really see it. I know they did it with Indiana Jones. Who cares? But Indiana Jones toys have never sold. That's another thing. You know, I hear if toys don't sell, then that means no one liked the movie. Well, I've got a whole series of videos here of great movies that were hits at the box office and toy lines fell. Toy sales doesn't mean much. But it's just odd. They always say toy sales are down because of Disney movies. But they don't tell you, they're just talking Hasbro toys. That's what you find on clearance. Jazzware, they're reporting good sales. Now, they didn't break down sales into just Star Wars, but overall, the company's doing really well. Lego Star Wars is doing good. Mattel's got some Star Wars stuff now. It does okay. I don't see it really on clearance everywhere to you. It's just Hasbro. So, again, I know somebody's going to say in the comments, Junkman, don't you know Disney ruined Luke Skywalker? Disney sucks. Yes. There's a lot of problems with Disney Star Wars. I will grant you that. But it seems there has to be one-track mind. If you get your news source from people that always hate Disney Star Wars or just have a vendetta against Disney or Star Wars, Disney Star Wars, don't listen to them for news. But if you just want your rumors and your little YouTube stuff, at least try to find somebody that gives you stuff from both point of views. Maybe they got good news this week. Maybe they got some bad news that week. But you know what I'm saying? It's just odd that these people that have this vendetta against how much they hate Disney, Star Wars, and Disney and everything, they just happen to have all this news that's always negative to them. It's just weird. But anyway, they got this new video and people started talking about it, that Hasbro's taking a wait and see with Ahsoka. And I didn't understand what this meant because it takes about a year to get toys. A little less than a year now. It's a little faster than it used to be, but it still takes, let's say, about a year between concept and getting it to the market. I mean, the concept, they have to do it, get it approved, and all that. Okay, you know that. It takes about a year. Let's say about a year. So why the wait and see? Are they going to wait till the show comes out and then start making toys and stuff based on the show? Because then it's going to be like a year, and who cares then, right? And maybe they made all the toys and everything now, and they're holding on to a bunch of them and say, we're going to release these toys after we see how the fans like the show. Well, that doesn't make any sense right there, because you already spent all your money making them, so why not go ahead and release them? The whole thing, even now, I'm not saying WD-40 Pro didn't make this stuff up. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I think they did, but maybe they didn't. They at least got some sources that is playing a big trick on them, and these guys don't understand the toy market, so they're like, okay, it's bad, but it makes Disney look bad, reel it in. Again, I blame Disney. Blame Disney's hurt sales, yes, but don't let Hasbro off the hook. We're talking Hasbro here. These guys, for years, have been just repainting figures, re-releasing the same figures over and over and over again, doing the same mold. I think they took a Chewbacca and just painted it black and released it as that Black Santa from you know, that big other Wookiee. I think it was in the Boba Fett show. I can't keep up with these shows anymore. And what else did they do? Black Series figure. They took the windows off and threw them in a box. And I know they said, well, the windows are coming back in 2024. We heard you. You didn't like them. Bull crap. They didn't care what you liked or what you didn't like. Sales went down, and they said, oh, what are we going to do? We're losing sales. We're going to put the window back. Because why? People want to display them in the box. They look good in the box. And why? Another reason, you can't trust Hasbro. You buy it, and one eye's up here, one eye's down here or something. You got to see it first. And let's be honest, you know, people was buying those boxes, taking the figure out, throwing in some old toys and taking them back to the store. So I mean, it was a stupid concept. I said back then that's not going to last. I don't know who came up with this no window box thing. It was dumb. Okay, and let's talk about another problem with Hasbro. You can't find them at the store. When they do a good series, and it's something people do want, you can't find it. You go into the store and you find empty pegs. Well, it might not be completely empty. It might be some Lando figures on it, because there's a lot of Landos out there. Guy on Twitter told me that new stuff doesn't sell, but the original characters sell like, I don't know, whatever hot is right now. And guess what? No, Lando doesn't sell. I see Leia, I see Ewoks, I see all kinds of stuff, because no one wants, because Hasbro either has made the same figure so many times, who cares? I look at some new stuff they were coming out with. They got Darth Vader, and I was like, so how many times can I buy Boba Fett and Darth Vader? How many times? If another company got it, they could at least put some fresh eyes into it and make it a little different and maybe get me excited about it. Again, Disney's got some problems, but don't let Hasbro off the hook. What about the retro Return of the Jedi figures? I don't have them. I ordered them. I never saw them at the store. I don't know if they were exclusive to one store. I can't keep up. I ordered them off Entertainment Earth. This was back in, I think, March, April. And I canceled my order last week because they still hadn't shipped them because they didn't have them. Oh, but don't worry, they got plenty of rainbow figures. Well, I don't know who buys these rainbow figures. I hate them. But yeah, they come out with a line of rainbow figures. It seems Hasbro comes up with the worst decisions when it comes to making toys. Now they got some blue Black Series figures that light up, look like holograms. Who's going to buy this crap? You know why they made it? Because they could reuse the same mold. And that's what I don't get. And I'm not recording. I sat here and recorded this whole thing. And I didn't hit record on the damn thing. Oh my God. I guess I'll just use the audio. I'm just going to have to use the audio, I guess. Ugh. 9 minutes. 9 minutes I didn't even hit record on the dang camera. Oh, freak. Anyway, I guess I'll just continue talking here and we'll put some pictures up or something. I don't know. We'll do something else. We'll put up a video game or something. But again, yes, Disney's has some issues. Yes, Disney's hurt the brand of Star Wars. Yes, the older fans or new fans, a lot of people don't like the new stuff. And let's be honest, kids don't buy action figures like they used to. The whole TV market action figure is declining. When it comes, now it used to be huge, but now kids do buy action figures. They buy stuff like Among Us toys. They buy stuff from Roblox and maybe some other toys. I don't know, Minecraft. But when it comes to movies and TV based on action figures, it's tanking in the sales. They don't care. Kids don't care about that stuff anymore. If they do, they buy one or two. They don't do like we used to with look at the back of the card and buy the whole collection, had to get the whole set. They don't do that anymore. But I can't believe how people just let Hasbro off the hook. Hasbro, you can't find it on the shelf, and then when it does come out, it's stupid crap. It's just mostly, if you find it at the store, stuff you don't want. It's people don't want. They make the dumbest things. Now they do have to, their contract does make them have to make some of this newer stuff they probably wouldn't make on their own. But yes, like, hey, if you're going to make the original stuff, you got to take this. It's like all the companies do this. This is why you see like Playmates re-released or made their new molds of the 90s Star Trek stuff and the movie Star Trek stuff. And they did Discovery stuff. And you're like, why? Who's buying Discovery toys? I know a few of you are, but who overall is buying Discovery stuff? And they're like, well, if you want to make the old stuff, you got to make the new stuff. So if you see a toy line out there and makes you scratch your head, you're like, why do they make that? Just know they probably got some other license deal and this came along with it where they had to make it. But this point of this video isn't to say, yay Disney, because that's how it's going to be taken. Because again, it seems to be one track. If you don't like Disney, you've got to blame them for everything. But no, there's a lot of blame to go around. The toy market's different. Hasbro sucks. Oh my God, I guess I'm not getting any free toys from Hasbro. Hasbro sucks. Collectors are upset at Hasbro. And now we're talking prices. We're talking 3.75 figures. The small figures are running about $17. And Black Series now $30, $35, somewhere in that range. I done priced myself out. I am not paying over $11 for a little small figure. I'm not paying over 20, maybe 25 for a Black Series. I doubt it. I just priced myself out on them. But please, if you want to bash Disney all the time, fine. But why don't you bash Hasbro also? You know, when Hasbro does make something good, something different, something new, people buy it. Look at the Ghost Ship that would cost a lot of money, just got back on HasLab because fans wanted it. It was something different, something you could just walk in the store, something they hadn't just repainted, something they hadn't made 55 times. But I still don't understand this wait for Ahsoka. I mean, they got the Black Series Ahsoka line out. They got a vintage collection coming out. They got a retro. That's the 3 lines they do. I don't understand. And of course, every other hate website, YouTube channel's got to run with it. Oh, this is so bad. Hasbro said they're not even going to make Ahsoka stuff. Well, how much stuff you want to make? Shit. Anyway, I don't know. I just had to get this off my chest. I got into it with some WD-40 Pro guy on Twitter, and then his fan base were all like, it's all Disney's fault. Okay, now I'm getting angry. I'm glad the camera's not on, because here's what makes me mad. As I say, you know, this ain't how toy companies work. They're not going to take a wait and see. This is what they make, and this is what I got back. People telling me how Disney sucks, Disney does this, they're telling about Disney in Florida or something. They was telling me Disney and politics and stuff. I said, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the toy companies. I'm talking about how Hasbro is part of the problem. Yes, Disney's part of the problem, but it seems like if you say one thing that kind of takes that anger away from Disney, where you say it might not be 100% Disney's fault, oh, these people get so mad at you. No, you have to blame Disney. It's all Disney's fault. Star Wars toy sales are down. Legos is not. Jazzwares is not. But still, somehow, it's all Disney's fault. Hasbro gets none of the blame. Although they make horrible decisions. They make crappy figures. You can't trust the paint job. You can't find it when you do want it. And then if you don't want it, it's so overfilled with the peg stores, don't order more of them. Anyway, okay, I'm through ranting. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this video now that I didn't hit record. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw up some old video game. But let me know in the comments below how it's all Disney's fault. Disney's hurt Hasbro sales. And if it wasn't for Disney, the sales will be through the roof. Kids would be buying action figures by the buttload. I don't even know what a buttload is. Anyway, let me know. And please, 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 try to get your news source for somebody that's not angry all the time. They're just feeding into your anger. You hate Disney. You're upset at Disney. So they make a fake leak video of how Disney did something bad and stupid. And you're like, oh, God, I hate Disney. Now I have more of a reason to hate Disney. Let me share this video. I know what they're doing. I can make a whole new channel where I'm just shitting on toy companies. Oh, the CEO of Mattel got into it with the CEO of Hasbro. I could do that anger and probably get more views than I get here. But I'd rather talk about something I like talking about than making up angry news. But please, just check your sources. Just know if you're inside of a bubble, if it's all hate, you're inside a bubble. We're all inside bubbles at times. So get out your bubble. At least check it out. Don't blame Disney for everything. Blame them for a lot of things. But don't, when it comes to toy sales, please put some of the blame on Hasbro. Please put the blame on Hasbro. Thanks for listening.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.